The crowd knows the signal. The drop of a saber warns of what's to follow. A single round marks every Aggie's excitement in one loud boom. For 4 decades, a fiery beacon has provided the perfect punctuation to every Aggie score. Since its first appearance in Kyle Field in 1984, the tradition of firing the Spirit of '02 during home football games has become as much a part of the Aggie game day experience as the roar of 100,000 strong and the playing of the war hymn. For the cadets who first introduced the Spirit of '02 to the roars of Kyle Field, it was hard to imagine what their efforts would become 40 years later.
We actually got support from Jackie Sherrill to shoot the cannon. I gave the command to fire and I yelled at the top of my voice. And it was a thunderous roar. It echoed through Kyle Field. Smoke came bellered out of into the barrel and it covered the whole half of Kyle Field because all the black smoke and everything. To see the cannon still being fired at game day, it brings back a bit of affirmation to see that the work that we had all done still continues. That's what brings me to a little bit of happiness and a big smile on my face.
Today, the Spirit of '02 is overseen by the dedicated members of the Parsons Mounted Cavalry Half Section. These skilled horsemen and women lead the daily care and maintenance of this beloved icon. From grooming and saddling to leading the Spirit of '02 onto the field, their commitment to preserving this tradition is unwavering.
To be the steward of the cannon it's the biggest honor in my life. There's nothing like it. To me, the cannon firing ranks among the traditions at football games really at the very top. Even though we have ear protection on and hearing all the muffled whoops and the crowd go crazy is just, and to know we bring that level of excitement and just being able to cheer on our Aggies is something that's unreal. The history of what the cannon means, what we do with the cannon, everything about it, it just means more to be able to fire this cannon, not just for our football team, but for the people that have came before us.
A presence at Aggie football games for the last 40 years, the Spirit of '02 has become a symbol for generations of students, alumni, and fans. Representing grit and determination, the Spirit of '02 is rough, tough, real stuff. Embodying the unwavering fightin' Texas Aggie spirit and the never quit culture at Texas A&M. Dear class of 2026, welcome to the Corps Cadets. You have chosen to be part of one of A&M's greatest traditions. There will be times of struggle and times of exhilaration. You will form bonds with people from all walks of life and ideologies. You will grow in ways you haven't yet dreamed of. The next 4 years of your life in the Corps will be transformational. Who you are today is not who you will be once you graduate. As the Corps begins the march to 3,000, you are the first step toward reaching that goal. You will be the ones who motivate future cadets to join the Corps. As you encounter each day, push yourself to be better than the day before. Set the example for your peers, both in the Corps and outside of it. Establish a legacy that will honor the past and inspire the future. Per unitatum vis. Through unity, strength.
I'm Samson Bagoma. I'm from Gary 2, and I'm a class of 24. I'm taking 2 majors. I'm taking adult psychology and allied health. I was born in Kenya, then went to Uganda, and then came to US. Moving to Texas, it was like moving to another world. I came down here with my family. Coming here, I didn't have anyone that I knew, and my parents don't speak English, so it was hard. Plus I had a big accent, so it was hard for me. The first day when I came here, it was the day of FOW, Freshman Orientation Week. They gave us a little core tour, a tour around campus, and I was like, man, I don't know about other universities, they may be great, but I think this is what I want to be. I felt in love the first day. You know what's funny? I never told my parents I'm joining the Corps. I'm sorry, Mom and Dad. The Corps has given me a challenge, has taught me different lessons. I've learned how to care for my peers, Or you're the leader, whatever. The leader doesn't have to be the one on top every time. It's all about the people under you. If somebody actually sees that you genuinely care about them, that's my definition of leadership, caring about other people, making sure they do what they're supposed to do. My life has been made of help. By all means, I can't pay what they've done for me. I can't pay what God has done for me. But if I can help one kid, one person, that I have done my job. I hope one day God give me a chance to do that, because that's all I want to do.
Between all of the rifles as an entire block.
Left, right, left, right.
Howdy, my name is Maria Hall, and I'm a senior mechanical engineering major at Texas A&M, class of 2023, and I'm the president and co-founder of Women in Aviation. So when I was 11 years old, I got to go flying for the first time with my dad. He had just earned his light sport pilot's license, and he took me flying as his very first passenger. And as soon as we took off, I immediately knew that, yeah, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. When I went to the Women in Aviation International Conference in 2020, I actually met another gal. Her name's Emily Smith. She went to Texas A&M. I had never met her before, but our passion for aviation brought us together, and we just started talking about flying and how we wish there was some sort of organization at A&M that would allow aviators and people to get together and talk about flying and go flying together. So from that initial meeting at Women in Aviation, we came back to Texas A&M and we started Women in Aviation. Personally, this organization has helped me to develop a lot of friendships and to receive a lot of new mentors in the aviation field. I've learned a lot about myself. I've learned a lot about how to start an organization. And the Corps has given me a lot of those skills to help me to be able to see this organization come to life. The Corps has taught me a lot about leadership, a lot about time management, not being overwhelmed, staying calm under pressure. All of those skills the Corps has given me and helped me to hone over the years. So even though creating a brand new organization from scratch was pretty daunting at first, I feel like the Corps absolutely prepared me to tackle this head on. And it's given me a lot of those life skills to be able to create an organization from scratch and to be able to carry forth the mission of women in aviation.